shoots.
It's just hard to believe that someone got to thank him for this lead.
Baden outside. They set the pick. Passes it to Chandler. Here's the three. That's in, coming off and at his third assist on the night.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Here's Fields, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
First personal foul at the line for the Hawks.
And he makes the first for the Hawks. Muscala, he's checked in for Lance Thomas. And it's Patterson in for Kyle Korver. And both free throws good for Fields. Here's Napier. Poke loose. Fields with the steal. By himself. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Shots good by Dedmon.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Now here is Fields. Guarded closely. He kicks to Ilyasova. The wing jumper off target.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And here's the fast break. Fields leading the way. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
A baseline J. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Napier passes to Dedmon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Azania. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 this quarter.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And Orlando making a change here. Arthur's checked in. And both free throws good for Fields.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc. Move the ball.
And he banks in the lane. Fields has got 53.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Napier kicks to Arthur. Dedmon passes to Hazania. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Here's Fields. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Cephalosha with the steal. Oh, and here comes Fields all along. Oh!
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Cephalosha kicks to Field. Fires the 3. Good. Fields has got 60.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Napier. Fields covering. Napier passes to Hazanya. Out to the right wing. Here's Dinwiddie. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And so it's Atlanta with it. Now here is Fields.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. And that one's good.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Here's Hazanya. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hazanya. Launches a three. Rebound by Muscala.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Atlanta.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year. And they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight makes it 3-0 for the year, with 1 game left to play against the Magic.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
From outside the arc, another three for Atlanta.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
There's the feed to Napier. Shot to stop the run, and he gets it to go.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Fields with the 3, and so it's the Hawks taking care of business.
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I guess however many games we have left on the schedule, boys. That's your answer. Hey, I might even get 2 triple-doubles in one game. I don't know if that's possible, but I'll probably do it. I'm going to call it a double, triple-double.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game,
the postgame show.
Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. We know he can turn it up on D when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night